All right, guys, good morning. We are in ELA Unit 3, Week 5, Thursday. We're going to be reviewing for our test tomorrow. We're going to start off with our digital trifold, our Google Classroom classwork digital trifold. You guys are going to go to Google Classroom, click on classwork, scroll down to ELA, and look for the second one in ELA, which says Wonders ELA Digital Trifold Thursdays. Go ahead and open that up, guys, and then click on Wonders Digital Trifold. I need everyone to open that up right now. I'm gonna give you guys a second to get there. Once you guys open that up, you need to slide down to your correct slide. So you're gonna look for the picture of the story we read yesterday, which was Many Ways to Enjoy Music. Many ways to enjoy music. Oh, here it is. It's going to be around slide 43. It's going to be blue. It's going to be blue. The background's going to be blue. Many ways to enjoy music. Look for that one. And then we're going to end up being on slide 44 or whatever is after the picture. The picture is just there so that it helps you find the correct slide you guys need. Very good. I see Daniel's there. Ava is there. Danica's getting there. Sierra is there. Yeah, 40. You're either on slide 44 or 45. Go to slide 44 or 45. All right, you guys should be on slide 45, I believe. Most of you are on 45. Reading comprehension. How is an interpreter helpful to someone that is deaf? Give specific examples and page numbers. So I am going to need to open up Connect Ed. So I'm going to go there now. You guys can just follow along with me. You don't have to open it up. Oops, wrong one. All right, so the question again was, how is an interpreter helpful to someone that is deaf?
Making music. Most orchestra instruments. Woodwind, brass, percussion. Watching the signs. One way deaf people enjoy a concert is by watching an interpreter. Interpreters use body movements like swaying or jumping to communicate what is happening on stage. By watching interpreters move, fans can understand what the band is singing. An interpreter is a person who uses sign language to show the words of the song.
Awesome. So how is an interpreter helpful to someone that is deaf? So what you're going to do is you're going to click in the box and it's going to turn blue. When it turns blue, then you can start typing, okay? They use sign language to show the words of the song. And that is on page 296. To show the words of the song. Page 296. I'm going to make that bigger. You don't have to make it bigger. I'm just making it bigger so you guys can see it. And then I'm going to put it in the chat.
Mrs. Park,
Yes.
what's the page again?
Page page 45, around 45. Slide 45. So you're too far up. Almost there. There we go. Go to 4. There we go. Okay, I did put the answer in the chat. All right, question number 2. Which section of the orchestra has the largest number of instruments? Which section has the least number of instruments? Use page 296 to help you answer the question. So let's go to page 296. Oh, and that's going to be the beginning of it.
Making music. At some together, most orchestras have 4 sections. Here is a look at the number of instruments in each section. Orchestra instruments. Sections: string, woodwind, brass, percussion. Watching the signs. One-way deaf.
Okay, so the question was, which section of the orchestra has the largest number of instruments and which has the least? So which has the most? We talked about this yesterday. Go ahead and unmute and tell me. Which one has the most? String, woodwind, brass, or percussion?
String.
And then which one has the least?
Percussion.
Very good. So most, string, least, percussion. Okay, Eva, make sure you're writing this down. If I check, I should be able to see you guys writing this. You should be writing this down. Jason, make sure you're writing this down. Christian, I need to see you typing.
Mrs. Park, I'm not typing because I'm just writing it right here, and then I will type it.
Okay. All right, next question. Main idea and details. The main idea in many ways to enjoy music is to show that all people can enjoy music. I'm going to turn off the chat, guys, so that only you can write to me, because I want to make sure you guys are writing these, okay? Okay. The main idea in many ways to enjoy music is to show that all people can enjoy music. Share 2 ways that people can enjoy a musical concert. Okay, so we learned about one of them and using an interpreter. So an interpreter is someone that uses sign language to show the words of the song. So that's one way they can enjoy music. And then the other way we learned was that chair. Remember that chair, guys?
Rock and relax. Another way for deaf people to enjoy a concert is with technology. A special chair moves with the music's rhythm. A loud pounding sound makes the chair beat hard. Deaf fans feel the rhythm on their backs. Low, quiet sounds makes the chair beat softer. The fans can feel the rhythm on the lower parts of their bodies. Interpreters and technology are just some of the many ways deaf people can enjoy a concert.
So that's the conclusion.
Caption: the movements help users feel what the music expresses. These chairs really rock.
Interpreters and technology are just some of the many ways deaf people can enjoy a concert. So interpreter and then technology was the other one. So I'm going to write for question 3, it's interpreter. That's one way. And then the last one, question 4, is technology. Uh-oh, sorry, I just wrote that just in case.
So except when I put my phone up, it's all except in black walking, but then it disappeared after I put it.
Okay, Christian, you need to mute yourself. All right. I put the answers in the chat for you guys. If you're done, go to the next slide and see if you can figure out the answers on your own. I'm going to give everyone else a minute to get all this done. Hate it. Awesome, guys. We're going to move on to the next one. If you still need more time, you can always pause the video on YouTube. Combining and rearranging sentences. Combine the sentences using the words and, but, or, so. It snowed last night. We made a snowman. How can we combine the sentence? It snowed last night. So we made a snowman. So we're going to use that word so. You don't need to bold the word. I just did it so you guys can see it. We might eat cheese sandwiches. We might eat turkey sandwiches. What should we say? We might eat turkey sandwiches and we might eat cheese sandwiches. We might eat cheese sandwiches, but we might eat turkey sandwiches. We might eat cheese sandwiches or we might eat turkey sandwiches. We might eat cheese sandwiches, so we might eat turkey sandwiches. Which one do you think is the best? Go ahead and unmute and tell me.
Ms. Parker, I don't think when I'm trying to, I'll take the little box I'm writing in. I don't think it has enough space to write the full thing.
No, you have enough. It's okay if you run out of space. It's also because maybe you need to make your make it smaller. But also you're in the wrong one, Jason. You need it. We're on slide 44 now. Yeah, so just decrease the font size just like you're about to do right now. Okay, but can anyone tell me? We might eat cheese. And you know what? I'm even going to make this smaller. We might eat cheese or turkey sandwiches. So I even took out some of the words. Instead of saying we might eat cheese sandwiches, we might eat turkey sandwiches, I'm just going to say we might eat cheese or turkey sandwiches. Because they're both sandwiches. So you don't have to write cheese sandwich, turkey sandwich. Okay, next one. He broke his arm. He played the game anyway. What do you guys think we should do for this one? He broke his arm and he played the game anyway. He broke his arm, but he played the game anyway. He broke his arm or he played the game anyway. He broke his arm, so he played the game anyway. Which one makes the most sentence? Nobody knows?
Right.
Very good. He broke his arm, but he played the game anyways. And also, when you guys write this one, you need to have, just like how we did for so, you need to put a comma. You didn't need to put a comma for or, but you do need to put one for but. He broke his arm, comma, but he played the game anyways. All right, last box, and then we're going to move on to your tests for tomorrow. Structural analysis, comparative endings, and est. Who is the blank girl in our class? Who is the young girl in our class? Who is the younger girl in our class? Who is the youngest girl in our class? If we're talking about everyone in class, which one of those would you use?
Youngest?
Very good. If you're talking about everyone in class, you would use youngest. So what you're going to do is you're going to click that green circle and then you're going to drag it over to youngest. Okay. Who has the blank ladder in the neighborhood? So this is everyone in the neighborhood. It's not just, if you're comparing two people, you use like I am taller than you, or my brother is taller than my sister, or I am younger than my brother. But if there's more than two of you, like maybe you have two brothers, you would say, I am the youngest, or I am the smallest of my siblings, because there's more than two. So in the neighborhood, there's more than two. So what are you going to use? Taller or tallest?
Tallest.
Tallest. Very good. Okay. Number 3, it was, so we got youngest, tallest. Okay, let's look this one. It was blank in July than in March. So that's only comparing 2 months, July and March. So are we going to use it was hotter in July than in March, or it was hottest in July than in March?
Hotter.
Hotter. Very good. Hotter. And then the last one, that is the blank puppy I have ever seen. If it's the blank puppy you've ever seen, that means of all the puppies you've ever seen. So what would you use?
Cutest.
Cutest. Very good. Good job, guys. And then that's it. We are now going to move on to your selection and your comprehension assessments. We're going to start with your selection test. If you are not done with this, you guys can watch this on YouTube later and pause the video for the parts that you guys need. I also put the answers in the chat, so you can also look at the answers in the chat. All right, let's go ahead, and we're now going to do our assessment. All right, guys, so the way that we're going to do this is you guys are actually going to answer in the chat, and you can unmute. So you can do one of each. You can either put your answer in the chat, or you can unmute, and you can unmute, whichever, or each or both. Okay, what does the word concert mean? Is a concert a musical program, instruments, orchestra, or a musician? Now, a concert doesn't have to just be an orchestra. A concert does not have to be just an orchestra. You can go to a band, an orchestra concert. You can even go to like a DJ concert where you see like, I don't know who's popular, Dua Lipa, or Dojo Cat, or Taylor Swift. Those are concerts too. So a concert is just where you see people who are performing some type of music. So a musical program is the correct answer. Very good, Sierra A. Okay, number 2, which of the following is not an example of a musical instrument? Piano, clarinet, television, or violin? A musical instrument is like a tool that you play that makes music.
Television?
Very good. The television is the only one that is not an example of a musical instrument. Number 3, read the dictionary entry below. Part of a long musical piece, the changing of positions, it is a noun, so it's a person, place, or a thing. Which of the following words is defined in the entry above? So it's part of a long musical piece, or it's the changing of position. So my hands might be like this, and then I might change my hands like this. What is that called? Songs, composers, movements, or notes? Very good. Movements. Very good. Movements. Number 4, if you understand something, you disagree with it, you know what it means, are unfamiliar with it, or cannot figure it out.
Know what it means.
Very good. You know what it means. Awesome. I do see people typing in the chat. Thank you to whoever we have that is unmuting. Okay, number 5, which word means a regular beat? Is that rhyme, jazz, song, or rhythm?
Rhythm.
Very good. Thank you to the two who are participating, and thank you to everyone who's participating in the chat. Number 6, which word means gave shouts of happiness?
Song. Cheered.
Cheered. Very good. F, cheered. If someone gave you shouts of happiness, hooray, good job. Wow, you guys did great. Cheered. Number 7, which of the following is not an example of music? Tune, song, discussion, or melody? No, song is music. Discussion. Does anyone know what a discussion is?
No.
Discussion. Has anyone ever heard of the word discuss?
Yeah.
Like, I am going to discuss your grades with your parents today because you're not trying your very best on your tests. Or I am going to have a discussion with your principal about math science because I'm going to discuss with him how excited you guys are to have math science. So a discussion is when you talk to someone. Okay. Number 8, which word means what can be heard? Thoughts, dreams, pictures, or sounds? Which one can you hear?
Sounds.
Very good, sounds. Okay, now this is going to be based off of the story we read on Wednesday and Thursday, or today. If you need more help, you can reread the story as you're taking this test, okay? Number 1, how many sections do orchestras usually have?
4.
Very good. 4. We had the brass instruments, the strings, the percussion, and the woodwind. 4. Number 2, what do interpreters do to help deaf people enjoy concerts? Do they show pictures, shake their seats, shake their fists, or use movements and sign language?
Use movements and sign language.
Very good. What helps deaf people feel the rhythm during a concert? A special chair, special glasses, a special tablet, or a special camera?
Special chair.
A special chair. Very good. Number 4, what is the main topic of many ways to enjoy music? Remember that conclusion? Think of the conclusion. Is it F, at some concerts, rock bands perform? G, at a concert, loud music booms from the stage? H, at this rock concert, a deaf fan sense the excitement? Or is it I, interpreters and technology can help deaf people enjoy a concert?
Interpreters and technology can help the concert.
Very good. Number 5, after reading, you can tell that A, technology for deaf people is limited. B, deaf people do not get much out of concerts. C, deaf people can have a lot of fun at concerts. Or D, interpreters can only help deaf people at rock concerts.
Deaf people can have a lot of fun at concerts.
Very good. Interpreters can not only help deaf people at rock concerts. It could be people who might be hard of hearing. Maybe like they can help lots of people. They can maybe someone is like far away and they want to watch it later. Interpreters don't even have to be at a rock concert. An interpreter can help you in regular life. Maybe they need an interpreter when they go to the store. Maybe they need an interpreter when they go to the bank or when they go to school. So interpreters can help people everywhere. But what we learned from the story is that deaf people can have a lot of fun at rock concerts, just like that mom was having so much fun. Okay. The next one we're going to be reading is your comprehension story. Again, we're only going to do one story from now on. And then, so then you'll only have 5 questions for your comprehension test. Okay. So we're going to be reading about a school band. Most middle schools have a school band. Any student can join the band. During the school year, Students learn to play musical instruments. They learn how to read music and play songs as a group. Different school bands may have different instruments. They may play different styles of music, but most school bands work the same way. First, students choose an instrument to play. Many children are unfamiliar with instruments, so the school lets everyone try to play different ones. Students can try trumpets and horns. They can try drums. They can try wind instruments such as the flute. Which instrument is a good match? For most children, the answer is unknown. They have never played in a band. The band leader will tell students if they played an instrument really well. This can help them choose. Next, students get the instruments. Some students buy one, but most students rent one for the year. They pay to use their instrument each month. When school ends, they can return their instrument if they do not plan to play the following year. Then, students take some lessons. They meet in small groups each week. Each group includes children who play the same instrument. The lessons may take place during the school day. Some lessons happen before or after school. Students meet with a teacher. They learn how to hold and play their instruments the right way. They learn how to read music. They replay the same notes over and over. Soon, the whole band starts to practice together. They meet before or after school at least once a day each week. Students sit with their small groups. The band leader teaches the band songs to play. Students must practice songs at home. They must come to lessons. They must come to band practice. It takes all players to make a band sound good. Students who do not practice play poorly. The band leader will be displeased. In time, the band is ready to play its songs for others. Most school bands have show days at least twice a year. Family and friends come to hear the band play. Playing for others helps students feel proud. At first, some children may have disliked the hard work. Now they are playing in a band. Now they know it is possible to play really well. And there's this person, it looks like he's playing a flute. Fill in the chart with the numbers for the sentences below. Write the number for the main idea of the article, then write the number for the details that support the main idea. So, which one is the main idea? Children try different instruments to see which ones they like. Children meet in small groups to practice their instruments. Children in a school band learn to play instruments and read music. Which one is the main idea? Which one is it mostly, our story mostly about? One, two, or three? Which one would be the main idea, guys? Three, very good. Three is our main idea. Children in a school band learn to play instruments and read music. So what is going to be our details?
1 and 2.
Very good. 1 and 2. Children try different instruments to see which ones they like. Children meet in small groups to practice their instruments. Question number 2. They replay the same notes over and over. What does the word replay mean?
Play again.
Play again. Very good.
Replay means play it again.
Number 3. What do students learn when the whole band practices together? Pick 2 choices.
They learn how to read music.
Okay, so that's when they're practicing.
They learn how to play new songs.
They learn how to play new songs. So remember, when they're practicing here, let's reread. Students take lessons. They meet in small groups. Each group includes children who play the same instrument. So the lessons take place where everyone who is playing the flute plays together. Everyone who's playing the violin plays together. Everyone who is playing the saxophone plays together. They learn how to read music. That's when they learn how to read music. But when the whole band comes together, soon the whole band starts to play together. They sit with their small groups and the band teacher teaches the band songs to play. So they learn how to play new songs together. And then what else? They learn how to read music when they're in small groups, not with the whole band.
Make the
They learn
band
how to
sound
make.
good.
Very good. They learn how to play together to make the band sound good. Okay, come on, let's stay on topic, Erin. Okay, we got 2 more questions. Question 4 has 2 parts. This question has 2 parts. First, okay, go, Erin. First, answer part A, then answer part B. Read the sentence from the article. Students who do not practice play poorly. The band leader will be displeased. If pleased means happy, what does displeased mean?
Not happy.
Very good, not happy. Which word has the same prefix as the word displeased? Discuss, dish, disagree, or distance?
Disagree.
Very good. They all have that dis, but the other ones they're not prefixes. Those are actually all root words. Discuss is a root word. Dish is a root word. Distance is a root word. Agree is the root word. So dis is the prefix. So it is disagree. Okay, last question, part 5. This question also has 2 parts. First answer part A, then answer part B. Read the paragraph from the article. First, students choose an instrument to play. Many children are unfamiliar with instruments, so the school lets everyone try to play different ones. Students can try trumpets and horns, they can try drums, they can try wind instruments such as the flute. Which instrument is a good match? For most children, the answer is unknown. They have never played in a band. The band leader will tell students if they played any instruments really well. This can help them choose. What is the main idea of the paragraph?
How long is 12 until 8:30? How much hours is 12?
8 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, let's come on, you guys, stay focused. Stay focused. Okay, what is the main idea of the paragraph? Okay, so just this paragraph, what is this one about? First, students choose an instrument to play. They try different ones. For most children, the answer is unknown. They have never played in a band. The band leader will tell students if they played an instrument really well, this can help them choose. So what is this main idea of the paragraph? The main idea is about students choosing an instrument. So which one tells us that? A, children must practice playing at home. B, children can feel proud to play in a school band. C, children buy or rent an instrument for school band. Or D, children can try each instrument before picking one.
They can try each instrument before picking.
Very good, because that one is talking about choosing. They use the word choose, and here a synonym, a word that is similar to the word choose, would be pick. And then the last one we have is many children are unfamiliar with, which sentence from the article best states the main idea? So which one tells us that children can try each instrument before picking one? Many children are unfamiliar with instruments, so the school lets everyone try to play different ones. Students can try trumpets and horns. They can try wind instruments such as the flute. The band leader will tell students if they played any instruments really well, which is the only one that really talks about them being able to pick and try each instrument.
A.
Very good, A.
Many
B and C tell you about specific instruments they can try, but it doesn't tell you that they can try all of them. And then D, it just tells them that the band leader will tell them if they played really well. But A is the only one that tells them, well, many children are unfamiliar, so the school lets everyone try to play different ones so that that way they can choose one, they can pick one. All right, guys, that is it for today. You guys also have your 5 things. So there are 10 minutes in class left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys into breakout rooms. And today we're going to do our vocabulary in your breakout rooms. So I'm going to choose a breakout room leader to share their screen when we're going to do vocabulary. And then if you guys finish, you're going to come back here. We're gonna, and then you can leave the Zoom meeting, but you still need to do your other 5 things. You need to make sure you do your spelling on your own, grammar and mechanics on your own. And then if you have not done your selfie writing, you will need to do your selfie writing as well.